Good evening, everyone. Pleasure having all of you here. So this event is a little different from what other film events that you'll see. I think for the first time, this is we're showcasing the world of Baahubali. When we started this project in 2012, that's about 5 years. When the story was developed by Rajmouli and his father Vijay Prasad Garu, we saw that there was a huge potential in expanding the world beyond the films, and that's when we said that can't restrict this whole world of Bahubali just to films, but we need to go beyond the films. And so that's the idea started then, and that's when the world of Baahubali, a Bible, was developed, which basically has the entire world defined. That is like world ante. It's like the places, the characters, how they behave, what is the place made up of, and everything else has been defined in that Bible. And we waited for almost, and then we started up signing partners who would work with us with different expertise and different knowledge to take this world into different platforms and make it as successful as the films. But for that to happen, we also needed a great fan base, and so that could happen only once the first film released. So once just about the first film was releasing, we started signing up partners just before that, and then over the last 2 years, 2.5 years, they have been working extensively. All our partners have worked extensively in developing this world in various platforms. So to mention, we have Graphic India, the first partners that came on board. They were instrumental in developing the animated series, which is now live on Amazon. And then we have the graphic novels, which you can find them on their app. Then we have our Mobi Gesture, which developed our app, the phone app. Then we have BWO, which Black, White and Orange, which we worked over the last 1.5 years in getting all our licensing partners that you have seen here, that have come on board, licensing and merchandising partners that have come on board. And then we have, of course, the mobile game, which is now going live in the next 2 days, which is Moonfrog Labs, and of course Mark Skaggs and Tanay, who worked on this. Mark Skaggs is famous for his work on Farmville, and Tanay, they worked on this over the last 1.5 years or so in developing a world-class game, and I think all of you will enjoy that game. And then we have, I'm forgetting a few, but of course, our trilogy, the novel, which is Anand has written it, Anand Nilkantan, and has been published by Westland Publications. So we have all this, and of course our VR, virtual reality, with AMD and Radeon Technologies. It is the most cutting-edge virtual reality experience that you'll ever find in the world. So we have all these various platforms that have come together and have explored this world of Baahubali, and this will continue beyond the films. And I think all the fans will get to enjoy this beyond the films. I thank all the partners who have contributed to this, making this world a great reality and a success. And thank you all, and all of you have done a wonderful job. I really appreciate all your work. Thank you so much. And also, this world would not have been possible if Rajmouli had not taken his personal interest in making sure that he's involved in each and every aspect of it. It might have been my idea, Rajmouli will say it's my idea, but he took personal interest in each and every what you see, from the graphic designs, the t-shirts, to animated series, or everything that you have seen here. It has gone through his hands. And that is why it is what it is today. So thank you all. Thank you, Rajmouli. Thank you all the brand partners. Thank you very much.
I'm very, very happy, very, very proud that we are bringing out the Sword of Baahubali, the virtual reality experience, in the most advanced quality that's available across the world, not just in India, across the world. This is the most advanced engine that is running our Sword of Baahubali. I'm so happy and so privileged and so proud to present you that. Virtual reality is been in development for some years, but most of the people still don't know what exactly it is. It is very difficult for people to decipher that if you put on the glasses, that you'll be transported into a different world. But it has its own set of challenges, both in terms of storytelling and in terms of technology, because To give you an example, Baahubali the film, to render a complicated CG sequence, it takes almost 30 minutes, 40 minutes to render one frame. To if you take with the best of the machines and best of the render farms out there, it will take about 40 minutes or 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes to render one single frame. Whereas in the Bahubali, the Sword of Bahubali VR experience, when you put on your VR glasses, that frame has to be rendered in microseconds. In 1/10 or 1/15 of a second, it has to render. So that is the power of the graphic cards that have been put in the machine. Thanks for AMD Radeon for supplying us and constantly helping us with coming out with the best of the quality. Unfortunately, it is very difficult to talk about the experience unless you put it on and experience it. Only then people will be able to understand each and everything that we are talking about it. So very soon we are trying to get all those pods that you are seeing over there, the pods over there, we are trying to get those kind of pods into the film theaters, into the malls, into the gaming centers, where you can put on your head glasses and enjoy the best of the experience. I'm eagerly looking forward to it, to join the queue and watch it there. The final picture is yet to come. We are still in the preview stages. And whoever are you, hope you put on the glasses and enjoy the VR experience, the preview that have been put up here. Thank you guys. Thank you very much for the kind of support that you have been giving to us for the past 5 years. And we hope that it continues. The world of Baahubali will continue, and we hope that your support and your love will be there for the world of Baahubali in the years to come. Thank you very much.
Created here. First thing I want to do is call out to the team, the amazing team we have back in Bangalore that's working hard, long nights and hours, and I think they're watching this live streaming, so thanks for the hard work, guys. So we're going to talk a little bit more about some more video up here about the behind the scenes of the making of the game. But before we do that, I want to talk about the game itself. This game is about you as a general in the Mahishmati kingdom, and you're in charge of building an army to both defend the kingdom and also fight the enemies. And how do you do that? So first off, you start by building farm to get food for your soldiers. You build gold mines to get gold to build buildings. And then, of course, these are very valuable, so the enemy is going to come and try to steal them away from you, so you have to build defenses. You build some walls, you build some archer towers, you build some guard posts, and you put them there. And now that your base is protected, you can go ahead and build your army. And that's where the fun really begins. You build your armies with guys that have, swords and shields, your basic troops. You build archers, you build spearmen, catapults, and of course the heroes from the film. And each one of these heroes has a special ability. So Baahubali, of course, the lion punch that you saw in the first film. Katapa has the ability to summon an elite squad around him to take down the enemy defenses. Of course, Balaladeva has his mace, is awesome at smashing buildings. So you go ahead and you fight these fights. Now, who do you fight? You have two modes of fighting. One's a campaign mode, where you fight specially crafted missions against Kalakea enemies. And this is to test your skills and help you learn how to play the game even better. But you also have player versus player mode, where you fight other people, other bases that other people have created, and you get to test your skills to see who's the best general on the leaderboard, right? It's an arms race to see who can win. Now, you don't only fight your friends, you also can recruit them to be on your team. And the more friends you have, the more bonus you get as you're fighting and winning.
For many years, and we built hit games like Teen Pati Gold and Alia Bhatt Star Life. And we're very excited to partner with amazing partners who've been so collaborative and open, partners like Archimedia and SS Rajamouli and Graphic India. And it's an honor to be part of this universe, and it's a work of labor for our team to put this game in your hands, and we really hope that you'll enjoy it. Thank you.
We started listening to them. We got their concept ready, and I found the team was so passionate and so complete, so committed, and they want to do something very different than what they haven't done in the Indian industry till today. So that raised the bars. And so we started, conceptualizing, and we started asking a question: why Bahubali app at all? Then we asked, can you get us a content which was unique, which was not available anywhere? And then our committee said, no. There's a millions of users all across who are using Facebooks and the YouTubes and Twitters. So they said, I can't get any unique content. Then I said, can I get the merchandise? They said, there's already a portal. And we asked for the game. Then they said, one of the best engineers in the world are working on it. Then what's the need of an app? Then as I was going through, we find huge number of digital content is available across the internet, across the social media. But they're highly segregated. They're in silos. So we thought, we realized there's a time to bring an app, pull up everything together at one place. That is the app, the Bahubali app.
About this moment. It is true that Bahubali has become a symbol of culture of India, which have influenced across the nations. So you may ask, why Bahubali and Oppo join hands together? Let me tell you. It is because we found that both parties are pursuing of perfection. So Bahubali is pursuit of providing the best visual experience to its audience, while Oppo is providing the best user experience, especially photography and the selfie experience. So both parties have used innovative technologies to engage with its customers. For example, Bahubali has used incredible technology like VFX, which makes out the experience like we are really in the movie, while Oppo was the first smartphone brand which launched selfie-focused phones. And with the latest F3 series, equipped with the group selfie feature, now we are leading the trend again. So, bringing this partnership ahead, we sincerely hope and wish that Bahubali 2, Bahubali Games, and the Selfie Expert F series will have an even bigger success. Thank you.
I would like to thank Rajamouli sir for bringing me here. Actually, this all happened because of a surprise call from him that I have told in many interviews. I don't want to repeat it. But what I have to say is today, Hyderabad has always been a very lucky city for me. All my books were launched here by Nagarjuna sir and Amla ma'am 2 years back, 3 years back, my book 1, book 2, book 3. So it is always a pleasure to be in Hyderabad. This is the book, English version. Here you have the Telugu version. Today we are releasing it. It's not an official release, but today we are releasing it. Telugu, Tamil and Hindi. This book has come and it will be soon available in all other Indian languages. That Westland is working on it. This, I will say, the power of Bahubali, I should say. My other 3 books, it took almost 4 years to come in 12 languages. I think Bahubali will be coming in 3 months. All the 12 languages it will be touching it. So this is a great, and the book has been #1 in all bestseller lists. So it is, publishing world is much smaller compared to the film world. But in its own world, Bahubali is Bahubali. It is #1 in all, across all charts, in Amazon, in Crossword, in Relay, all charts it's #1. And small clarification also I will give. Many people have asked me whether it is the novelization of the film. It is not. That is not what Rajamouli sir wanted. He had specifically told it has to be the previous story. He had set me rules. He had told that what Kattappa should do, what he cannot do rather, and what Shivagami cannot do. So from there, 30 years before where the first film starts, the third book will end at the first scene of first film, Baahubali. So
a chance to work in a movie like Baahubali comes once in a lifetime, and I remember the first time I met Shobhu, we jumped at that thought, and I sincerely want to thank him for giving us this opportunity. And since then, it's been a journey to translate Rajamouli sir's vision into a consumer product. What you see, what you don't see on the screen, actually, uh, what you see actually on the product is not designs. It's it's an art of storytelling which we've translated onto products. And if you see globally, and like Mark said beautifully, that if you see global franchises like Star Wars and Disney and Universal Studios, they do this beautifully. They actually translate the DNA of the brand on the consumer products and make billions of dollars. What Bahubali is doing is Bahubali is creating that culture, that aura for this generation. And this generation is now going to live the entire world of Bahubali through the entire transmedia that you see in this room, which is animation, novels, merchandise, everything. Uh, we at BW are playing a very small but a significant role in creating this legacy for Bahubali. What we've done is we've tied up with some of the top brands in the country to give everybody a world class merchandise program that no Indian film has ever seen. A glimpse of which you guys saw there a little bit. Um, it's already out in the market. The merchandise is already out. We have close to 100 plus products which are already launched in the market. It's available across 2,000 stores. Fans can go and buy everything, right from clothing to weapons to figurines, to mobile accessories to novelty products to debit cards from ICICI. So you can personalize your debit card and actually get into the world of Bahubali. And we'll keep adding products. We'll keep adding a lot of products because this might be a conclusion for the movie, but it's a beginning for us. So, and frankly, if you look at it, Bahubali is releasing on 28th, but it is much beyond that. I mean, if you look at all the transmedia efforts that are happening in this room, the fans are actually going to get into the world of Bahubali for a lot many years to come. It's not going to end on 28th of April. And yeah, so at this point, I would like to actually introduce my co-founders, Mitali and Diksha, and we have some hampers for the cast and crew. This is actually much better than Coffee with Karan hamper, I promise. So I would like to actually give a small token, which you guys can take back if you can, and that would be a good one for us. Thank you.